It's been a week since Carrie and Nadine got to see 3 different designs for their Albuquerque kitchen. Which one was the right fit?
Steve and Deborah had a great design. We asked them to think outside the box. They came up with something that was totally different, and it's perfect for our busy family and unbelievably functional.
Work gets started right away, and the living room gets torn down to make way for the new kitchen.
The other day, Nadine asked me, did you make sure to lock the front door? And as you can see here, the south side of the house is pretty much all tarps. And so I said, do you want me to go lock the tarps?
While the space is being prepped, the crew is pre-assembling the actual kitchen at the factory so that the couple can approve and make changes before it's brought into the house in sections and installed.
So Nadine and Carrie, what do you think?
Spectacular.
Yeah, beautiful.
Love the ceiling, and come this way, Nadine, so you can see this giant window.
Wow, I love the arch.
The next thing that catches Carrie and Nadine's attention is the exhaust hood.
How do you turn it on and off?
All the controls are right there.
All right, so the controls are right there.
Wow.
Can you reach those controls?
That's a problem. Can't reach them.
Okay, so we may need to drop it down a tiny bit.
Next up, Steve and Deborah have added a security system that is both functional and fun.
Someone comes to your front door. Deborah, could you go press the doorbell? It's got TV. It's got AM, FM radio. It's actually a phone that you can dial out on, and it's got a speakerphone, which I know you'll love. And you say, who is it?
Hi, it's Deborah.
And then you can obviously go and let her in. The other neat thing is you've got a second video camera that's going to be faced out towards the pool, and you'll be able to monitor wherever you want. If the kids are out back, you can look at the pool.
Wow, that's impressive.
Cool.
That's very neat.
Then we go from here, and we've got your refrigerators. And then we've got a door that opens up, and it's got pull-out racks, so you can get right to the milk or whatever's in the back. And it's great for the kids. Then, of course, the island is quite big. It's over 7 feet long, and it is actually 5 feet wide.
And so this top's going to be just one big piece of granite?
Yep.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It really works with our color scheme that we picked out with the golds and the greens, and I think it's going to look wonderful.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
A few more weeks of tweaking go by, and then it's finally time to take the kitchen apart and move it to its final destination. The street has been closed to traffic, so the prefabricated kitchen can be lifted by crane over the backyard wall.
Well, we're getting ready to get the big roof on. It's going to be a big project.
It's a nail-biting moment. All the Clarks can do is watch from the sidelines and try to stay calm.
I am a little bit anxious about this whole process. I'm concerned that the crane does not drop anything. That beautiful copper ceiling will just be gone instantly.
And we also don't want to break anybody that's underneath it.
That's right.
Next, the skylight is ready to be hauled into place. The rain clouds are moving in.
Doesn't rain much in Albuquerque, but you're praying it doesn't rain when you don't have any roof through much of your house.
Will the storm put a damper on the project? Stay tuned. 3 months ago, Carrie and Nadine gave Albuquerque designers Deborah Smith and Steve Apolloni $60,000 to reinvent their kitchen space. Rain clouds threatened to derail the project, but workers got the skylight in just as the drop started falling. The granite countertops came next, followed by the cabinets and hood. The kitchen is now ready to make its debut.
3 months was short in terms of time, but in terms of living with dust and destruction throughout the house, with 3 little kids running through it, that's tough, but we got through it.
I think our neighbors are very happy that the porta potty's out of our driveway.
Hey, Nadine, it's us.
Hey, you two, come on in.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I think it really came out really nice.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Got the wide, expansive, great room feel yet separated spaces to where different activities can take place, but yet you're united as a family.
This really is the true center of your home, and that's what we were trying to achieve for you, is to have a flow throughout, not only in how the space is configured, but also with color, with all the little design details.
Now we're going to be able to use this space as a true living space, where before we were confined to a little galley kitchen as our living space, and it's incredible.
Another detail on this that I think came out fantastic, the transition between the hardwood in what used to be the sunken living room and the tile in the new kitchen. The transition is seamless, and it's got this radius on it that matches the island. I mean, that is fantastic.
And Deborah was a key factor in the bar stools.
Special made so that they don't hit the island, because we had serious concerns that a 4-year-old is gonna spin these suckers around and smash into either the granite or the cherry wood underneath it and ruin it. So far, that is impossible.
And that was the whole point of this kitchen. It had to be functional for kids.
Now, whether it's impossible for a 5-year-old to take a hammer to it, we're gonna find that out, I guess, in the future.
Well, hopefully not.
The vault is spectacular. The lighting is phenomenal. If you look up at the copper ceiling, you've got the reds and the light, the greens and the browns and the copper and the beams.
The kids love to have access to their juice boxes and their milk and in the fridge. It's great.
This is a great feature too,
Yes.
for when you open that microwave and you've got something hot. Sure, you could pull it over to the granite, but you just want to stir it. You just drop it down on this, stir it up, and put it back in. And it's a great cutting board as well.
Right.
And the oven's pretty neat. It's got this little feature where you can flip the front of it back. The kids can't turn it on and off. It gives it a real sleek look when it's closed. And some of these burners, they'll boil a giant pot of water in about 20 seconds. So it's really been a time saver.
At the factory, we were concerned about the height of the hood and you reaching the controls, and we realized we had to lower it a bit.
Right. Well, now it's wonderful. No problem. The fan is incredible. Suck anything out of this kitchen.
You have a wonderful abundance of storage. As a matter of fact, I happen to notice.
We haven't used them all yet.
We haven't used them all yet.
Carrie and I owe many thanks for all the hard work, all the time, all the effort. We know how difficult it was.
Well,
many thanks. Many thanks.
Same here.
By thinking outside the box, designers Steve Apolloni and Deborah Smith gave the Clarks more kitchen for their $60,000 than they ever dreamed possible.
How are you?
Well, thanks for joining us on Designers Challenge. We'll see you next time when we put 3 more designers to the test. I'm Chris Harrison.
Now you see why we needed a bigger kitchen.
Most of the people who helped make this happen are here, so we're really appreciative. Glad to have them in our
And
first
salute
big...
to them tonight.